You played Sophie in a couple of episodes of Doctor Who.
Yes.
How did the part come to you?
You're giggling. I auditioned for a part where you had to say long words, like for one of the like something really complicated and technical, and I was so shockingly bad. I mean, I was so shit. I was sort of going the gingle gongle. I can't even improvise it. The gingle gongle is dingle dangling. Quick, get the jingle jangle leveling. The thing, the levels of the sliggle are too high, and I wasn't any good at it. And then I said, maybe if you ever get me back, maybe it should be for like a person that speaks normally and doesn't have to say stuff that's clever. And then they auditioned me for Sophie, and I got it.
Were you a fan of the show before?
I enjoyed it. I had loved it when I was a kid, but I hadn't actually watched that much of it up until then, but I had previously.
The episode that you're in, the first one, is written by Gareth Roberts, and it was a comic strip, and then Stephen Moffat said you need to adapt this into a TV episode. So when you were first on set, do you feel like you're in this Doctor Who cocoon? Because all of these people are so zoned in on it. Was that how you felt?
Yes, I felt like I was in a Doctor Cocoon. I did. It's like it's a lovely environment, and everyone's really, really passionate about it, and it's got such an amazing support network around it. It's a great thing to be part of. Yeah.
And then you came back the next season as well.
I did, only for a little tiny bit, but yeah.
Was you surprised to come back?
No, because it was lovely. It was lovely to. I was doing a play annoyingly, so I couldn't only do a little bit in it. But it was a real compliment to get asked back again.
Because the Doctor you work with is Matt Smith.
Yeah.
What's he like to work with?
He's brilliant. He's completely brilliant. Really, I mean, he has. As I was saying, my lack of ability with extremely long, technical, complicated lines. That guy is a genius. What he does with them and how effortless and how much personality and charisma he has with it, I think he's brilliant. And he's lovely to work with as well. He was really generous and inclusive. And really nice.
I mean, with all the regeneration that happens in the show, do you think we can see Sophie again at some point?
I mean, I would be very happy to be seen again at some point, but no one's been knocking at my door.
Not yet.
Not yet, but I'm sure after this interview.
Who would you want your Doctor to be?
Oh, anyone. What do you mean of the Doctors now? Oh, I don't know. They're all really interesting. I love any of them. I love any of them Doctors. Who would you want your Doctor to be?
I've already got a Doctor.
Who?
Oh, he's done
GP,
surgery.
This guy should be here.
No, I think it should be Matt Smith. I really like Matt Smith.
Do you? Your favourite?
Yeah, he was different at the time when it was sort of...
Yeah, it was really exciting.
Yeah.
It was a really exciting sort of, we think of it, wasn't it? It was brilliant.
But I feel bad saying one person now.
No, I know. I think they're all brilliant. They're all just really different. That's what's good about them.
Who's your favourite Doctor? Because you were watching it when you were a kid.
I don't know. I don't have a favourite Doctor. I mean, that's like saying who's my favourite Bond. I get very confused.
Who's your favourite Bond?
I don't know, because I used to get sexually aroused by Roger Moore when I was really young, and now I look back and I'm like, oh, I wouldn't get so sexually aroused by him now. But when I was like 4, I was like, oh my god, what's happening in my pants? Whereas now I'd probably be more like Sean Connery, but then I was just like, Roger Moore. I don't know what was going on.
I loved him too.
Oh my! What, in the same way that I did?
I might have been.
I loved him intensely. At a very young age, I used to want to buy one. Apparently, that's what I said to my mum. Want to buy one?
I got him to do Bond for me once.
You met him?
In South France when I was 13. Walked past him with Roger Moore, and then I was with a friend of mine. He actually did it. I just kind of stood there, but he did James Bond for us.
Wow, Rooney.
Mm-hmm.
I would have.
Mm-hmm.
I would have
Sorry.
had an orgasm. I think someone actually told him once about my leanings towards him at such a young age.
We're now on Bond, but we're talking.
Anyway, sorry.
What about Tom Baker?
Yeah, we love a bit of Baker. But I can't do favourites. I don't do favourites.